Alright, welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. And this backdrop is sick. Look at all the ships flying around. The lights from that ship. Awesome. Now, you need 4,000 bolts in this planet to progress with the story. The right path is completely optional, but we will definitely be doing that. So yeah, 4,000 bolts if you're gonna go this route. This is one of the more steep bolt stipulations in this game. In fact, I don't think there's a single time you pay more than 4,000. It's usually 1,000 or 2,000 bolts. This one kind of just came out of nowhere. 4 racks is quite a bit, especially when every new planet gives you a brand new weapon to purchase. Yeah, for the most part. Now, YouTube uploads are... I'm still getting kind of used to it. I'm not entirely sure how all that works. I tried uploading like 2 episodes at the same time and that was very slow, so I just canceled it. Then re-uploaded that second part and it was a lot faster. In fact, it was done damn near instantly. So maybe it resumed from prior? I don't know. I know there's also like traffic speeds and stuff, but apparently nobody was uploading around this time because which I find weird, it's a Sunday. But yeah, you want to lower the water so you can break down that cage and then raise the water again, otherwise you won't be able to get up here. And anybody who's ever played this game as a kid, like myself, this part of the game was very anxiety inducing. Definitely got you stressed. And you'll see what I mean in a sec, but hopefully you got used to the controls, because you basically gotta do this as quickly as possible. And you'll see why as a kid. I got so nervous, but as soon as you step on this button... Oh shit. You see the water moving? It's time to run. Now make note of that hole down there. That's actually a gold bolt, but we can't get that right now. Our swimming is a bit limited right now. And we can only hold our breath for so long, so we'll come back for that much later. Yeah, the slimes are going to be in the way. Man, it's possible to do that entire section without being submerged underwater. Now, regarding this second half, not the way I'm playing. I'm still going to get pushed underwater at the very end, but that's only for a second. But as you can see, this is that's only going to get higher and higher, so you want to do it fast, otherwise you will drown. And what do we have here? Look at that, a trailer. Oh, there's a way to actually, from here, go to the other side, but I'm not gonna do all that. You had to like jump on top of the trailer and do like precise jumps.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it!
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for 1,000,000 bolts!
You've got it all wrong!
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance.
4,000. This guy is very greedy.
You see how it works? You grease the hinges,
the door opens. Oh, that line is iconic.
Captain Quark?
Was that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy
We haven't done the hoverboard races yet.
There's
The game intends you to do that first.
To destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this. What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you quickly Oh! Just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary. Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Right, so funny enough, you're actually supposed to go the other route. The game intended you to go the other route because he said Ratchet was like, we're the guys from the hoverboard race. We haven't actually done that yet, but in fact that's where it is. And like I said earlier, you can actually skip through that, but there's a way to like get up here from that ship, but I'm not doing all that. Treat this like a normal Let's Play. Well, I say that and then I end up doing stuff like this. Well, this is faster than riding a taxi, so... See that fish with the fins? Oh, I wanted to time that right, so that would have sent me flying. Let's see. Now, if you spend enough time in the water, you will get eaten by sharks, so... Fish-looking thing. And these tanks you don't want to get close to. Let's see. Now those blue boxes are new. You need either bomb glove or the well, any of those explosive type weapons, or the red crate to detonate them. Let's see. And I'm gonna get ambushed by quite a few enemies. Ah, completely just missed. Yeah, hyper striking is not really the way to go against these guys, because if you miss, you'll end up getting hit, but... Well, sometimes you'll still get hit, even if you hit them. And it would have been nice to have a plasma whip. These enemies are annoying. In fact, this is where you're gonna end up spending like the most bolts in this game. There's that 4,000 bolt stipulation every time you play through this game. There's the, let's just say we're gonna come up on somebody who's gonna try to sell us something for a pretty ridiculous amount. Oh, it's the strongest weapon in this game, so it's worth it. Well, that's if you get into the post-game or New Game Plus. But I'm telling you, this has like the greatest New Game Plus I've ever seen in a video game ever have. Now, funny enough, if you're fighting these two, they're actually gonna fight each other. So I'm just gonna let them reduce their own numbers for a bit. These enemies are very annoying to dodge. Yeah, the fact that you can't strafe in this game makes it honestly the most difficult Ratchet game. All the other games, once you can strafe, it's a lot easier to dodge enemies. Then again, I'm running up to every enemy, getting in their face and hitting them with the wrench, so... Let's see. Now, the way how I play this first Ratchet game is way different compared to how I play every other Ratchet game, where... Especially when New Game Plus hits in the other games, I'm staying as far away as possible from the enemies, because there's the bolt multiplier. You don't get hit, you start getting more and more bolts. the more enemies you kill. This game doesn't have that, however. Although when you beat the game and you do a New Game Plus, you do seem to get a bit more bolts, so I don't know if it's a double multiplier. Okay, I keep missing with that damn bomb glove. What's going on? There's just some bolts up here. Now I'm actually pulling out the weapons because there's quite a bit of enemies here, so I'd rather hit these guys with a bomb than a wrench. There's 2 more of these guys. There I go missing again. That bomb has like very high hang time or air time, so as you can see. Yeah, this is also like the second weapon that I'll upgrade because that range is not really good right now. Let's go up here. And there's a guy hanging around there. See what he's up to.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen. Look, trash can. Did I say anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
So 2000s. You need 150,000 bolts for the Rhino, and we're nowhere near that. In fact, we're like damn near 10%. We're 18,000. Look at that. Now, funny enough, my brother, when we were younger, he ended up getting that Rhino before New Game Plus. He kept like replaying certain levels with bolts.
Press the select button or click the right arrow.
I think he was against like wanting to play the New Game Plus, but
This may help you locate where you are.
that was the first time I ever saw the Rhino. And I remember thinking, this is crazy. But then realizing at the same time, like, this is so damn expensive. But that does make the final boss a complete pushover. Although the final boss is not that difficult if you're using the Tesla Claw and the flamethrower. But that requires you to get like right under him, and that's kind of tricky if you're not used to it. Alright, a lot of ammo to get, and I'm gonna let these guys fight each other. There's a lot of enemies here. Look at that. Some of them are gonna target you, of course. Just throw a bomb at anything that's near me. Now, every time you hit those green guys, they keep dividing, so I want them to handle them, because they're pretty annoying. And that's pretty much all of them. Nice. Alright, so we're really just spectating at that point. There's some ammo up there, but I'll be fine. Just going to need more of that. There's a gold bolt here. Yeah, it's sort of a maze-like area. If you had the flamethrower, that would be very nice right around now, but I personally like to save my money, get all the discounts, and I like to buy the Tesla Claw as soon as it becomes available. Right, more boxes. Now the gold bolt's over there, you can't get to it. That's gonna open this one, but not the one up there, so to get to that gold bolt, gonna have to get there with a little bit of creativity. Let's see. Turns out you can actually stand on top of this, so let's do that. And once you fall, you have to come back, so don't want to fall. Cool. Gold ball acquired. And we have to loop around. Now, some of the more annoying and difficult skill points are actually found on this planet. Well, honestly, just one of them. You had to be like the race in under a certain amount of time, and you damn near gotta play flawlessly to get that. But there's no incentive to getting that, so I'm not gonna worry about that. There's another skill point for doing tricks, which that one's very easy to do. And just like that, we made it to the other side. That's so I can break that blue box at the bottom. And damn, I completely forgot to buy the taunter. I'm gonna end up going back to get the taunter so I can show you guys this trick. And now we can go back and forth between the two. Do not break these boxes. I should have said that earlier. If you want to do this trick, I'm gonna go ahead and leave those boxes there. Whoops. Alright, let's get this race out of the way.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition.
Ooh, excuse me.
Captain Quark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A platinum zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Alright, so this race is pretty simple. You step on these marks and you get a boost. You go through those rings, you also get a boost. Again, this is not really difficult. It's just if you get hit, that's gonna set you back quite a bit, so try not to do so. Or if you fall off. Now it's actually faster not to go through that, so the air time on this is pretty slow, so and it's also not faster to not get that. I'm showing you basically how you would play this if you want to get the well, definitely not like that. How you would play if you want to get that skill point. Because you actually need to beat this whole thing in under 1 minute and 35 seconds, which is pretty damn crazy. That's very, very tight. Now that I get hit by that box, I'm probably gonna have a horrible time of like 140. But if you're going for that skill point, I don't even know if it's possible to do it this first time. You end up getting an item that will make it easier. One that will make it so that you'll always have a boost if you're doing tricks. But tricks don't do anything right now. And yeah, just 3 laps of this. As you can see, there's no way we're doing this in under 135. I got hit. And even if I didn't get hit, I started off with no boost, so and 135, so yeah, you gotta beat this extremely fast for that skill point.
Hi folks, Captain Quark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers,
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional-grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your infobots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you, and have a Quark-tastic day.
Right.
Since you now have a zoomerator, you can convert
So this is what the
tricks.
zoomerator does. Oh, shut up, I can explain it. You do tricks and then that meter fills up, and then if you're pressing square, you can actually get a get a boost without having to step on these. You still want to go and step on them because when you're stepping this, you're not actually really using this, so And there's a skill point for perfect. I already forgot what the controls are. Damn. I think it was L2. Well, let me see if I can do this again. R2, L2, R10. I'm not gonna make that in time, but there we go. That's pretty much all we need to get there. Ugh. I was thinking if I could just glide my way over there, but I'm gonna go buy the taunter and show you guys a way on how to get money really fast. And I'm gonna end the video. So if you don't want to see this, you can just skip to the next episode, but you can actually activate this at this point in the game. Now, this isn't like the easiest thing to do, but it's not really challenging at all. And if as long as you didn't break those boxes, you should be fine. Now, I rarely buy this weapon at this point. But, what was that, 1,000? I wasn't paying attention to the amount that was. Was that 2,500? Let me see getting that with the discount. It's like 1,250. But, I'm actually going to recuperate that money I just spent. So yeah, do not break these boxes. And it's just going to require 2 very precise high jumps. You're aiming for that tree. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Got that on the second try. Or first try. Now, in all honesty, I don't remember which... I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so if that's the trailer, then it's got to be somewhere here. You're really aiming for the tracks, so... Oh shit. I think I just messed this up. Because I think if you walk in front of the very beginning of the race, you might trigger the race, so... Hopefully that doesn't happen. No, I think we're okay. And funny enough, when you're on the hoverboard, this looks very small, but when you come here now, this racetrack is enormous. Oh, perfect. I didn't think I was going to make that jump. And since it's a long distance, I can actually show you guys what happens when you start chaining the speed. Although these boxes are getting in the way, so it's going to be hard to chain them. Not to do a lot of side flips. No, I knew that was going to happen. Damn it. But as you can see, there's plenty of speed right there. And again, you need the taunter in order for this to work. Yeah, I think I spent 2,500, so I'm gonna get that money back and then I'll be done with this. Alright, you see all those boxes? Well, first let's get these annoying enemies out of the way. And if you decide to do this on Medium Plus with the armor magnetizer, whatever that thing's called that attracts bolts, this will be even faster. You want to make sure you're standing around here and just hold Alt. Now, as you can see, it's kind of slow at this point. Yeah, this is something that's much better to do in New Game Plus. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna save and then load my game, and then I'll be at the beginning of this level, and that's how I'll start the next episode. And yeah, on the next episode, we're gonna explore Umbrus. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.